What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, before we get into this, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and at the end of this video, if you like what I'm doing, you like what I'm saying, you like the movement, do me a favor. Give me a like button and check out some of my past content. I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of crazy stories, wisdom, knowledge, overall good entertainment. So today, I wanted to talk to you guys about the conjugal visits inside prison. What we used to call, I don't know if they still call it, but the boneyard. It's pretty much when you're married, you're able to have your wife and kids come spend the night with you for 2 nights. 3 days, 2 nights. It used to be 3 nights, 4 days. They cut it down. So every 90 days, for those of you who are not aware about this comes from the comment section. Let me just say, shout out Texas. The homie tapped in and he was like, hey bro, I got a little carnalito, I got a little brother who's about to go in and do some time. He's about to do 15 and he wants to know how to go about him and his old lady, him and his girl, you know? And me personally, this is the advice I gave him. And it's the advice that I did my own self, you know what I mean? I already talked about how I got arrested for 10 years. Well, when I was out on bail, I ended up getting my girl pregnant and we ended up having a baby girl. So when I went inside to do my second term, already having kids, my baby girl, got my wife waiting for me. I was like, man, you know what? Let's get married. She was like, what? I'm like, let's get married. That way, you could come visit me every 90 days. And you guys come spend the night with me, you know? We could at least sleep with each other, hold each other in the night, at least 2 nights every 90 days. For however long you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It at least gives you and your female something to look forward to, instead of just the little calls or the little visits that you could barely hug each other, you could barely kiss each other, you know? In the family visits, it's just you, your girl, and your kids. Just picture a 2-bedroom apartment, because they got little bungalows where it's 2-bedroom apartments. It's a little bungalow, you walk in and it's 2 rooms to the side, it's a kitchen, the living room to this side, and then the bathroom to this side. So you right there just chilling. It's like if you at home, you know what I mean? Bullshit aside, when I ended up getting my family visits, the family visit coordinator was so cool that every time he would see my wife come with kids, he would bring a PlayStation. So they'll be right there playing on the Lego. I believe they had the Lego Spider-Man and the Lego like Batman and stuff like that. It was the Lego games, but the Batman and Spider-Man one, the kids were just right there playing it, you know what I mean? Right there cooking up some food. My wife's right there cooking up some food. Able to jump in the playa together, just chill back, lay down, watch TV together, and you know what I mean? Able to get your little thug on, you know what I mean? Able to be able to please yourself, please her. That way, you know, in your mind, you're not thinking about, oh, she's out there cheating on me, or she's doing this or doing that, because you know, every 90 days, you're the one that's putting it down. So you better put it down, you know what I mean? So that way she could just be like, only thinking about you and waiting for the next 90 days to come up to do it again. That's my point of view. That's the only advice I can give for anybody. If you guys are looking at a stretch and you guys are married or you guys have kids, if you really, really don't want to lose that girl and you really, really think she's the one, why not just get married, bro? Get married and have your conjugal visits every 90 days. Have something to look forward to, other than the phone calls and the regular visits. Just keep in mind, you got phone calls. She's coming up to see you, say, every 2 weeks, just regular visits. And aside from that, every 90 days, she's gonna come up and y'all gonna be in a little 2-bedroom apartment, you know what I mean? Chilling, like if you guys were at home, at least for those 2-3 days, you guys could chill and she could at least get another perspective, like, damn, you know, I can't wait till he's home and we're finally like this forever. Not every 90 days, I can't wait till he's home and he's with me. You know, that's my point of view. It at least gives that other different point of view and different feelings and emotions that are gonna help you and your relationship progress, you know? I remember there was a homie, not only was he getting conjugals every 90 days, to him it was like every 2 months. His girl was a part of the committee, like the females outside that come and they discuss better stuff for inmates and stuff like that. They got little committees at different prisons. So his girl was a part of that committee. Whenever they'll do protests and stuff like that, she was there too. So by homegirl getting so close with the warden and all them, from them seeing her come to the committees and stuff, old boy was able to get first in line when it came to family visits. And bullshit you not, he was getting them like every 60 days. Wasn't even 90 days, every 2 months. And shout out my boy from Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. That was beautiful, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it to hate or nothing. I'm saying it just to show that where there's a will, there's a way. It takes two. You know what I'm saying? You already doing your part by telling her, hey, let's get married, so she could do her part too by doing whatever she has to do to make sure that she gets first in line on her side. You doing your part on the inside by staying out of trouble. That's another thing I want to say. I fucked up. Not even I got in trouble. I took a picture in a phone, and the homie ended up getting caught with it like a month later. And I fucked up because I didn't delete my pictures after I took them. I should have deleted them. As soon as I sent them out to my people, I should have deleted them. So anybody, if you guys want your family visits, want your conjugal visits, and you don't want them to take them away from you, I recommend stay away from those. Or if you do, get a celly that you know you're giving him phone time and he's gonna take the rap for it type shit. There's ways around it. Get a celly that you know nobody takes care of them. Look out for them. You know what I'm saying? Feed them. Let them use the phone. And best believe, when a situation like that happens, they're gladly gonna be like, hey, I got you, boy, because you've been looking out, you know? There's ways around it. You just gotta use your mind. And, you know what I'm saying? Do everything with your heart. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing half-assed. That's just my point of view. But if you want your family visits, if you're one of these people that this video is helping, you about to turn yourself in, or maybe you're already in there. You know what I'm saying? And you found a little breezy that you feel like she's the one. You know what I'm saying? I recommend you go ahead and do it, man. Go ahead and do it. Get married. Have your conjugal visits. Enjoy. Don't let your family, don't let your friends, don't let no one persuade you otherwise. Because at the end of the day, who's gonna be right there with you? Let's just be real. Are your family the ones that are gonna be going and spending the night with you? No. Are your friends gonna be the ones that are going to spend the night with you and letting you get it in? No. So do what you wanna do whatever makes you happy. As long as you both are on the same page, y'all can even get divorced once you get out. But if you got a female that's willing to do that for you, willing to put in all that work, my boy, I suggest you go ahead and do your thing, man. Block out all that other nonsense. You know? Let me just tell you my story with my wife. Out of the 10 years that I caught as a juvenile at 16, she did the last 3 years with me. She did the last 3 years with me. I got out, paroled to her, had a baby with her, ended up going back in, and I know she was the one, so I married her quick, you know? We had conjugal visits. I'm living with her till this day. Have our own apartment with our kids, you know what I'm saying? Been out 3 years, making it do what it do, doing this YouTube. Hopefully this can help me get my house, you know what I'm saying? Any type of proceeds that are gonna come from YouTube, not only am I gonna put it to making my channel better, starting a podcast, so on and so forth, but I'm also put it to progressing in life. You know what I'm saying? I got a job that pays my bills. I got my online store that's another little extra, you know what I mean? I want to start my own clothing company. So I'm using that to jumpstart the clothing company. Yeah, right now I don't have everything, all the materials in hand. I'm doing it through Spreadshop. They're doing it But it's good material. It's good material, good prints, good designs, and it's jump starting my clothing company, which is where I want to get to initially. This YouTube is jump starting my acting career, my rapping, whatever I want to do. This is just starting a following, so that way, whatever I want to do in life, once I position myself right to where I have the backing as far as the money, the financials, everything in order, the backing by investors and people that see the talent, only up to go. You know what I mean? That's the only way. So that's why I'm trying to motivate you guys to do the same thing. My last video, I told you guys, instead of coming at me with some bullshit in the comments, make your own channel. If you feel like you have ideologies and you have ideas, you have a lot of wisdom up there, why not make your own channel, man? That's just my point of view. We need a lot more homies to start sharing their stories, start sharing their wisdom, and just teach the youth better. That's just my point of view, man. This was just talking about the Boneyard, how it is. Anybody that never been to the Boneyard, you guys ever been to prison and you guys passed by it? Because everyone knows, everyone hears about it. Only a selective few get to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the truth. I think with a lot of these relationships and stuff like that, man, y'all just need to stop procrastinating and just jump in it, man. Especially if you've been talking to a little female for a couple years and you know you gotta stretch, just marry the girl, bro. Marry her, homie. Marry her, have her come up. You guys get your little thug dizzle. I guarantee, man, y'all gonna end up falling more in love with each other, man, and it's gonna be something that's gonna last. Just my point of view. I'm saying it from my own experience, man. I live with my wife till this day. You know what I mean? We have 4 beautiful kids. So it is what it is. We got our own beautiful apartment. Hopefully soon a house. You know what I mean? We both got our own whips. We're doing good, man. If I could do it, you can do it. It's just words of wisdom from your boy Santo G. That's been where you've been at. Came from where you came from. And I'm just trying to let you know, man, the sky's the limit and you could do anything you put your mind to, man. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, let's get it.